She packed her dreams in a leather bag, left a note on the kitchen table, said, "Don't look for me, I'll be alright." I was never meant to stay. 17 summers in a town that never moved, where everybody knew your name and what you'd never do. Her mama said, "Girl, settle down." Your daddy shook his head, but she'd been reading maps and magazines since she was in 3rd grade. She had a photograph of Paris on a bedroom wall, a radio that played the songs that made her feel it all. And every single night she'd watch the highway light go past and swear to God this town would not be in her future or her past. So she counted every dollar, every dream, every prayer, wrote her name in red lipstick, left it on the mirror there, said to her reflection, "This is not the end. This is the night the rest of my life begins." She left her name on a midnight train, trading small town silence for the neon rain. She left her name on a midnight train, and the girl who left, she never came back again. Heading for the city with her heart on fire, every mile of promise, every mile going higher. She left her name on a midnight train, and somewhere in the dark, she found her name again. The city hit her like a wall of sound and light. 10,000 strangers living loud inside the night. She found a room above a Chinese restaurant on 5th, and every morning felt like something she had always wished. She waited tables, wrote her songs on paper bags, performed on Tuesday nights for tips and cigarette drags. The city didn't care, it never does at first, but she had crossed a desert, she had learned to love the thirst. And somewhere in the 30s something broke wide open, a melody she'd carried all her life unspoken. She stood beneath the spotlight, shaking, barely there, and sang the truest thing she'd ever said into the air. She left her name on a midnight train, trading small town silence for the neon rain. She left her name on a midnight train, and the girl who left, she never came back again. Heading for the city with her heart on fire, every mile of promise, every mile going higher. She left her name on a midnight train, and somewhere in the dark, she found her name again. They said, "You'll never make it." They said, "Go back home." They said, "The city eats you and leaves you all alone." But she said, "I'd rather burn out than never catch a flame. I'd rather fall 1,000 times than never play this game." She said, "I left my name on a train. I'm going back to claim it. I left my name in the dark, and the dark could not contain it." She left her name on a midnight train, trading small town silence for the neon rain. She left her name on a midnight train, and the girl who left, she never came back again. She came back as something no one could explain, a voice, a fire, a woman with a new last name. She left her name on a midnight train, and somewhere in the dark, she found her name. She found her name. She finally found her name. Somewhere out there tonight, another girl is reading maps, watching the highway lights. Pack your bags, baby. The midnight train is waiting.